6 months after ambitious targets were announced to force municipalities to build more housing,
the status quo wasn't going to get us the housing we need.
the city of Victoria is emerging ahead of the pack.
We hit 753, which is more than what we were expected to get, and we did it in 6 months, which was fantastic.
The capital city has blown by its 6-month, even year target for new occupied units. Oak Bay, still in the midst of discussions over zoning changes, was given the target of 56 new housing units, and so far has only added 7 new units. Saanich is slightly lagging behind their mark, but the mayor is confident in their long game.
It doesn't come overnight. It is a process that's longer term. But I think that on the district side, what we're doing is tightening up those processes so that we're moving through much more quickly.
The housing numbers are not really indicative of anything.
Casey Edge with the Victoria Residential Builders Association says the province is using the wrong measuring stick.
What you want to pay attention to are CMHC's housing starts.
Edge says by tying targets to fully finished occupied units, the province is handing out housing kudos for work that's been in the pipeline months or years before their housing targets were established in September.
Housing is politics in British Columbia, and this is politics.
Instead, Edge says we should be looking at foundations poured. When you compare new housing starts last year, January to March, versus this year for the same time, it shows that Greater Victoria region is down about 16%. The city of Victoria itself actually down 94%. Something Edge acknowledges could quickly turn on one big project starting at the legislature.
I was under no illusions that the housing crisis would be solved in 6 months.
When the 6-month progress reports are presented mid-May, Callan says he'll be on the lookout for municipalities acting in good faith if they're making concerted efforts to reform their rules and cut red tape to get more housing approved.